And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Hardaway. Green with the block. The drive by Worthy. Kicks to Johnson. From the arc. Magic connects from way outside.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Hardaway, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
They set the pick. He dishes it to Richmond. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Richmond's got his first 2 points. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. From deep. Richmond with the rebound.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Now here's Hardaway. Richmond no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the shot is good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Warriors trail by 7. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Worthy. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on him. Again, Worthy missing.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Hardaway against Johnson. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Richmond's got 6. Lakers leading by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Scott. Now the feed to Green. He kicks to Johnson. Pass to Worthy. Just 5 to shoot. And Green slams it in.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. And Green gets it to go.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Scott against Richmond. Feeds it to Mullen. Shot on the wing. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, Scott. Lakers passing it around. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. With the putdown. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Green's got 8.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here is Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen shoots. Again, Mullen missing. Lakers leading by 9. Right side Worthy to the paint. Green. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. He's got 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Now here is Hardaway. And again, no good by Golden State.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Richmond with the steal. And here is Hardaway. And there's the pass to Lister. Back to Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now, here's Scott. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
What a tremendous game for Green. He's already up to 10 points now, with 2 nice steals as well. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Higgins, he's checked in for Golden State. Marciulionis checks in for Mullen. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 10. Hardaway dishes to Hill. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Johnson against Hardaway. Here's Higgins. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Byron Scott picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Cooper in for Scott. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 6. Johnson with it. 7 points in the game. From 17 feet out. Worthy no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Richmond with the bucket.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
James Worthy on the wing. He's covered by Richmond. The screen from Thompson. Johnson kicks. Thompson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors trail by 5. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Passes it to Marciulionis. Outside Hardaway. All alone. Again, Golden State.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Now here's Green. Swiped it away. Here's Richmond. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Thompson misses.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Here's Worthy. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Worthy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Marciulionis against Johnson. Pass to Higgins.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They set the pick. Off the screen. That's good from Richmond on the assist from Marciulionis. Richmond's got 12 in the game.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Timeout called the Lakers. He's checked in for Golden State. The Lakers also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. It's Thompson in for Worthy. Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Hardaway. He has 6. And there's the pass to Marciulionis. Here's Ellie. To the wing on the left. Pass to Marciulionis. 5 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Higgins. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Hill. And he can't bank that one in. The Lakers trail. Thompson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Ellie kicks to Hardaway. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. And the Warriors miss again.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And Thompson kicks to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar against Hill. Here's Cooper. He'll get another chance. Thompson dishes to Green. Johnson outside. Tries again and released it in time, but it's off the mark. A good close